And are you refreshed? Yes. Good. Now what? Stand up if you think it might be you. So far, no. 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 Stand up. You're the one. Way more trouble than you're worth. No, that's never true. That's never true.
Hello.
Yeah.
Abraham, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions, and we don't have much time, and I like my good colleague there.
You're with him, go back. Just ask what matters most, because we're going to move through a lot of different conversations in this last hour.
Yes.
So if you had an opportunity, and you do, to speak with infinite intelligence, and you are, what do you most want to know?
Seriously? Seriously? All right. Well, there's a few questions, but I'm going to go through them.
What do you most want to know?
I most want to know, when I'm working with my patients and I'm transferring energy and helping their chakras heal or removing energy, putting energy in or out, taking energy out, explain what I'm feeling to me.
First, we would like to say that when you're working with them and their desire for the benefit that you are offering is focused within them, and they are in a relaxed state of expectation so that they are in an allowing state, then what you are doing, you are acting as a sort of satellite dish, beaming a signal that is always available to them, but you're beaming it in a way that they are more likely to receive it, because the factor of you makes them expect it more. They don't need you for it, but the factor of you makes them expect it more. You cannot assert your energy to them. They're summoning it. So you are a cooperative component that is acting as a conduit. You're not refining the energy. You're not producing the energy. You're not even directing the energy, because it is their summoning that is calling it. You are facilitating the receiving of their energy. So what you are feeling, which is a variable, is completely dependent upon their desire, how intense it is, your alignment, how ready you are, and their willingness to receive what you are facilitating. Cool. So that's why what you feel moves about a bit.
Okay, so the energy that I'm feeling when it's traveling through me is actually what they're receiving.
It's their summoning of it, and you are the conduit who is consciously aware of allowing the energy to flow through you to them.
Well, I always tell them I'm always a figment of their imagination, and I've just basically been made up for their continuing evolution of their soul or their abilities to clear what they need to clear up.
We understand why you're saying that to them, and you could further clarify to them by saying that you're joyful in this work, yes, and that you are happy to facilitate whatever they are ready for, and that their expectation is what it is all about. Right. But you can also now tell them, as a result of this conversation that you've participated in powerfully here today, that you understand that your work is to align with this non-resisted energy, which makes you a very good conduit to stand in resonance with them. But it still is all about them. Yes. So, of course, whatever you can do to set them at ease, right, that is your predominant work, isn't it?
Well, in a relationships terms, basically, this is why I've kind of kept myself away from a relationship for a while, to clarify. Well, this isn't. I guess this is just for myself. Can you tell me how a monk or a healer may want to keep their energy clean, or their connection to source clean, by not bringing in another energy to, for instance, be intimate with?
Well, we understand it on all levels, not only intimacy, but anything. Just now someone approached Esther wanting her to sign a book, and she is usually not wanting to interact with anyone, only because she doesn't want her focus to be diffused. And there are those who are sort of wanting to protect themselves or guard themselves from whatever. But those are sort of old pipes that a lot of humans have laid, even old pipes for Esther, wanting to sort of protect herself, having the attitude that she's wanting to be the conduit for as much clarity as possible and not wanting anything to get in the way of that. But understanding it as you do today, as a result of the conversation today, isn't it obvious that what your work is to just line up with that powerful energy and just tune yourself to it as frequently for as long a period of time as you can consciously sustain, so that you allow a momentum, and won't that momentum take care of everything else? In other words, we are really not encouragers of, so we say to you, you are an extension of source energy and you can do all of this work, blah, 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 to come into alignment with it. And so here you are. And then we are not wanting you to then feel guarded or protective of that alignment, because it is not at risk. It's not something that's difficult for you to re-achieve over and over and over again. We don't want you to set yourselves apart from the contrasting experience, which gives you the opportunity to expand and ask for more. You want to have those step one asking moments. So there is not anything to be guarded about or to protect yourself about. You're just wanting to do as much alignment work as you can, as often as you can, and everything else will take care of itself. And there are those who will come to you, and this is going to be interesting for you to hear, but you're going to like it once it settles. You'll like it immediately from what we can feel of you. There are those who are not up to speed with the energy that you commonly connect with. And if you're connected with it, you are of no help to them at all. And so sometimes you put a little resistor on your own energy stream so that they can reach for you and receive through you as much as they can. That is something we would never do, standing in your physical shoes, because there are plenty of other facilitators for them to find. And there is never a reason, never a valid reason. There is never a reason for you to consciously hold your energy stream back. Expect them to meet you. That's where the true value comes from your work with them. Expect them to meet you.
Correct. Okay. Thank you.